Hey, so it's me, and this is finally the review for Sorority Row. I saw it today, and let me just say, I flat out loved it. I thought it was awesome. I don't even know where to begin, but so yeah, last video I made, let's talk Sorority Row. Well, not the very last video, but one of my previous videos. Me prepping up for this movie because I was so psyched for it, and it was everything. It was worth it. Like, I loved this movie. Um, okay, so I mean, just again, just kind of recap to the people who are unfamiliar with the previous video I made. So the film Sorority Row, it's a horror film slash comedy because it's got a lot of humor in there. It has Brianna Evigan, who's a girl I'm obsessed with right now. I love her. She's a great actress. She's really hot. I love. She's great in S Dark. I did see it since last video, that video I made, and she's also in Step Up 2, which I've seen. Then there's Leah Pipes, Jamie Chung. Leah Pipes, actually, she's really good at being a bitch. She's the bitch in the movie. She did a great job. Jamie Chung was in there. She was pretty good. Rumor Willis, who I also love, aside from Brianna Evigan, I really like Rumor Willis. She's talented. She kicks ass in the movie. She cries a lot. I mean, not that I'm not saying that's bad, but that's just what a character does. And let's see what else. Margot Hartman, who plays a really good drunk. Audrina Patridge, of course, and of course who I did mention in the video I made before, Carolyn Damore, who plays Audrina's younger sister in the movie, and she's pretty hot too, and she's good in the movie. And I guess part of her fame is hanging out with Paris Hilton and Kim Kardashian. So again, this film is about this prank that goes wrong with the sorority sisters, and one of them dies, and for part of the prank, that's the result. It's so wrong, they don't know what to do, so they put her in a mine shaft and decide to keep it a secret. It was part of Theta Pi secrecy and solidarity, and it's like 8 months later, and they're all graduating, so all seniors at the college of Theta Pi, for the sorority and fraternity or whatever. So then they get this scary text with the tire iron. That's how the person died. She got stabbed, and then all these sorority sisters are dying one by one, essentially from a tire iron. Plus, some more people are dying, not just the sisters, but so yeah. And meanwhile, the sorority sisters, the ones that you see in the previews, like they're trying to stand up and find out what the person is and why everything's going, while the shit's going down, and so yeah, that's pretty much the plot of the movie. And then of course the secret, like it to me, this I mean, it was kind of reminiscent. Like watching it made me remind me of Scream. Like who the killer is, to me, it's like Scream, and it's so great. It's so some words to describe this movie and why it's so great. Let's see, it's funny, it's scary, the kills are good, the acting is great. It doesn't take itself incredibly serious, which is good. I think that's about it. So, okay, that's for that. That's half of this video. Now I'm going to talk about some spoilers. So, again, throughout this video, I said, what the movie's about, why the fact that I liked it. Now I'm going to talk about that I still like it, and the next half of the video is going to be spoilers. So if you don't want to know the spoilers, if you watch what you wanted to know, it's okay, so again, if you don't want to know the spoilers, just don't continue this video. Or if you do, of course, perhaps keep continuing. And then if you do see the movie, come back and watch this, please. So, okay, now the spoilers. Again, don't go off of it if you don't want to know anything. So again, I'm not going to get specific with the kills. I'm still going to leave some details out, but I want to talk about the parts I started. Some of the things I really started loving most about this movie was towards the ending. So the house starts burning down. You still don't really know who the killer is. They kind of trick you. And this movie kind of gets like, it's sort of kind of like Black Christmas to me, even, because the only thing similar about them, as far as for the remake, those sorority girls and the killer killing them one by one. Those are the only similarities to me. But yeah, so towards the end, the killer's still on the loose. The sorority house is starting to get on fire. First you think the killer is Leah Piper's boyfriend in the film, but it turns out that it was not Megan because she is dead. She's rotting. They have to show her. It's gross. And then there's about 3 of the girls left that are alive. Like Leah, let's see. So Brianna Evigan, the hot, sexy Brianna Evigan and Rumor Willis and Carolyn Demore, they're all three alive left of the girls in the movie, essentially. And then you find out that it's Brianna Evigan's boyfriend, played by Julian Morris, who he's the killer. He's been the killer the whole time. That's the twist of the movie. It's freaking awesome. You know, doesn't get any better than that. And so there's kind of the house is still burning down, so they're trying to get out of there as fast as they can. There's kind of a battle between Brianna, Rumor, basically like all four of them. You know, the killer and the girls. But the killer does get defeated. He falls in the fire, and then the girls, they do this good slow motion shot with all three of the girls, like Carolyn Demore and just like in a shirt and bra and panties, and Brianna Evigan and Rumor Willis with their shirts torn, and they're all looking hot, sexy, and sweaty. And yeah, I know it's getting really annoying for me to say how hot these girls are, but that's just me. I can't help it. I think they're all that. So, anyways, then the firemen come, and it's like 15 weeks later. I think they said. I forget if they said months or weeks. So Theta Pi is still around, and there's and I'm not gonna sing the song. I might sing for the end of this video and make it my way, but so anyways, then they show that Carolyn Demore is in Theta Pi, and she's doing this like real evil look on her face, and then they pan the camera away. Then you see Matt O'Leary. Like, I guess the twist with him is that they think he's the killer. Like, I'm sure who wouldn't have thought that, but he wasn't. You know, we cut his wrist, and then something happened to him. I'm gonna wait for you guys to see that. But for the very end, they show he did cut his wrist, so they show his hand. Like, I don't know. Never mind. I'm not gonna mimic the camera angle, but they show his hand, and you see that he's holding like a garden pick, something like that. I don't know, something used in the garden to claw the dirt. He has that in his hand. You see there's a mark, and obviously he's the next and new killer. So, yeah, that's the other thing I really love about Sorority Row is the ending. The ending was really awesome. You know, not only is the killer to get defeated, but they still gave me the kind of ending I like. Is that, you know, there's still a mystery to like make there's room for a sequel, but basically the killer's not all the way dead, or there's still some more to come around. And H2 and Sorority Row gave me the endings I like, you know, that satisfied me and that I like. So that was really great. So again, Sorority Row, it was a good movie. I definitely recommend it. If you want to see, you know, some good kills and good looking girls and heroines in this film, then I think this is the movie for you. And also, again, not only is it kind of scary, but it's bloody. So it's bloody and it's funny. Yeah, that's my review for Sorority Row. Hopefully you guys liked it.